Carl. Damn it, bro. The pre-cal test is coming up. I've been studying and studying, but I'm still not sure. Oh man, I can't even think straight. Ethan, you think you're stressed right now, bro? I'm the worst at math. There's no way I'll be able to pass this test. Now I'm gonna flunk the class. There's no way I'm gonna pass.
There's no way we're gonna pass.
Avery! Hello, boys. I couldn't help but overhear the struggle you two were going through right now. What's going on?
Avery, it's the upcoming pre-cal test. The teacher said it'd be one of the hardest ones.
We don't even feel ready for it. We're both studying like mad. There's gotta be something else we can do. A hidden technique. Something. Ah yes, those exams can be quite awful sometimes. I understand why you're stressing over it, you two. However, think about it this way. With the amount of work you two are putting towards prepping for said exam, why would you then detriment your future selves by stressing so much? In order to truly become great at anything you desire, you must first believe that you can succeed. 8th grade year. I was around 13, 14 years old. There was this very pretty woman that I wanted to talk to. I was around 13, 14 at the time, and she had very long black hair, pretty gothic clothing, which yes I know isn't really the greatest thing to see for a woman, but again, I didn't know that at the time. And it's gonna get to the main point of the story. I wanted to ask her out on a date, but I never actually believed that I could ask her out, that she would say yes, because I had all these flaws. Like, I would always remind myself of these flaws that I had: my big nose, my acne, my lack of skincare, my body wasn't the greatest, I was that super awkward skinny fat kid, or I'm still kind of skinny fat now, but at least I was not super awkward now as I was back then, where I was sitting in the back of the class. I would be so scared to ask the teacher to go to the restroom that I couldn't even raise my hand. I couldn't raise my hand, even when the teacher herself specifically said, does anybody need to go to the restroom? Because I thought that it would cause a huge disturbance to the class. I was super anxious and awkward. And I was there, always looking at her, instead of actually at least trying to make a move. I understand the first few days it can be quite nerve-wracking. The sooner that you can make a move, the easier it's going to get later on in the future. But I never had that sort of motive. She would always start conversations with me, and that was just how it went for the entire year. I never once started a conversation myself because I always doubted my capabilities. Which, there's a lot of people who are in those exact scenarios, whether it's about a girl, exams, a business you're trying to pursue, the body you're trying to achieve, anything that you're trying to achieve or anything that you're trying to acquire in your life. A lot of people do not believe that they can. Truly, they don't truly believe in themselves that they can truly achieve what they want, and that's what's limiting them. They could be rich already, they could have the money or the startup capital that they need to start the business. It may not succeed because they don't believe that they can actually manage or run an entire business on their own for a good amount of the time. Or about a girl that men want to ask out. There's a lot of guys out there who don't genuinely believe that they're actually good enough to achieve that woman, and because of that, it presents itself to her. That presents to the woman, or that presents to your clients. That's going to present to all the opportunities that you're trying to go and achieve. Let's say you're given an opportunity. Let's say that you're going to meet up with a client tomorrow, and he's going to be like a high value client. He could pay you like $2,000, $3,000, and that's a pretty great amount of money. If you go up there with that aura that you're not someone who genuinely believes in the capabilities, that you're not confident, you're not positive about things, that you're always negative, that you self-doubt, it's unfortunately going to greatly lower the chances that you actually have of attaining that high value client. And why is that? Well, that's because you're not showing him or her that you're genuinely somebody who believes in the capabilities, which is going to then give that person the confidence to buy your product or your service. And same goes for women. Same goes for making friends. Same goes for that dream body of yours too. If you don't genuinely believe in your capabilities to achieving those things, the opportunities will more than likely not arrive to you, because you don't even trust in yourselves to actually tell yourselves, you know what, yeah, I actually can achieve these things. So, one of the greatest things that I'm going to give you all right now, sort of two of the practices that I like to do. Well, I like to do one more than the other, but these are two practices that you guys can do to greatly increase your self-belief and your ability to actually think of yourself as that man or woman who can achieve what they want. The first one is going to be visualization. Visualization is an incredibly important practice that you all can do, because what it does is that it allows you to visualize yourself mentally. Like, this is mental visualization. You're going to visualize yourselves succeeding. In fact, I can actually do it right now with y'all. So I'm going to close my eyes, y'all close them too, and I'm going to visualize myself achieving my dreams, making this manga become a reality, making my YouTube channel, my social medias blow up, and because of that, my manga gets really known, I get really known, my income starts going way up, and the same thing for you guys too, even though it may not be manga related. Visualize yourself succeeding in whatever you want to do, whether you want to become a doctor, or whether you want to own your business, if you want to make the amount of money that you want to make per month, if you're going to get that girl that you want to get. Visualization is an incredibly important thing. You guys can open your eyes now if you haven't already. And the second practice that I wanted to let y'all know about was prayer. Now, the reason why I mentioned prayer is because when you pray to God, it feels as if someone is rooting for you. Because God is a very powerful, a very great being. He is a very merciful being. And He wants you to succeed. He wants everybody to succeed. And so being able to pray to Him is essentially like asking Him to wish you luck. He'll be like, He'll watch you. When you pray, it feels like someone is actually watching you and supporting you from the background. And that's a really powerful motivator as well, because you want to be able to impress Him, wouldn't you? You want to be able to impress God by showing off your capabilities, showing that you actually can achieve what you want. So, that was all that I wanted to recommend to y'all today. I wish you all the best of luck on your self-improvement journeys. May you all have your best beliefs. Alright class, today is finally the day of the exam. You have until the end of the period to finish. May you have your best luck. Begin!
Haha, let's go!
Yes, let's go! Aced that test with a 97!
This is awesome! Perfect score! We did it, Ethan! We passed the exam!